Well, it seems that we're live already. Hello, everyone. I hope this is working. I'm having the biggest tech issues. So today I am talking with Leslie Ellis. Hey, Leslie.
Hello.
And we are talking about women lighting the way. So in case you've heard me talk or heard Leslie talk already, or heard any of the other speakers of Women Lighting the Way, we're doing a summit. It's next week. We're very, very excited. And it's 14 speakers sharing their stories, way for other women and to see, to represent that women's stories are important. So ramping up to the summit, I'm going to have interviews with all of the speakers, and Leslie is number one today. So Leslie, I'm going to ask random questions and see where we go, right? And this is going to be a short one. I just wanted a little introduction to each of the speakers so that you get to know them better. So Leslie, my first question would be, where are you from? Just, because there are speakers from all over in the world. So I'd love to know where you are in the world.
Yeah, I currently live in Bend, Oregon, which is in the high desert of Central Oregon. People often think of Oregon as like being really rainy. I do not live in the rainy part of Oregon.
Oh, there's a non-rainy part.
There is a non-rainy part. I live in the desert.
Awesome. And just for European people, Oregon is in the United States on the western part.
On the West Coast, yeah. North of California.
Let's pretend that let's pretend that I'm a zero in geography, which I'm not, but Okay, yeah. So northern California, at the north of California.
Yeah. Whenever I travel all over the world, nobody knows where Oregon is, but almost everybody knows where California is, or at least Hollywood. Hollywood, of course, is way in Southern California. But if I say north of California, then people are like, oh, yeah, okay.
But actually, one of my besties spent a year in Oregon. So I happen to know Oregon, but I guess she must have spent a year in the wet part because I had no idea there was even a desert.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, my second would be, are you a cat person or a dog person?
Absolutely a dog person. No question at all. Yeah, I have two.
Can you explain why?
Let's see. Why? Well, dogs. I have two dogs. Wonderful dogs. And I've adopted many dogs over time. The really challenging ones always seem to find me. I've had some rough patches with dogs. My two current dogs are really easy, both very sweet girls. But I love dogs because they like to go places with you. I love being outside and hiking, and the dogs love to hike and do like whatever it is that I want to do. And they're just so I don't know, they're so soulful. And I suppose a cat could be soulful too, but my experience is that I just kind of feel like I connect on a heart and soul level with those pups.
I hear you for the going outside part. A dog is such a nice companion to, if you're either not very good at hiking and not very lazy like I am sometimes, or if you're a very hiking outdoorsy person, a dog is such a nice companion to do things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the names of the dogs?
I have two dogs. One is Phoebe and one is Luna.
Oh, so. Both female?
Both female. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so when you hike, it's women hiking.
It's women
hiking. It's feminine.
Although my partner comes along and he is a man.
Oh, so you agree to a male into your female posse.
Yeah, we allow him to join us now and then. Actually, the girls love him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and what is your for some reason, I feel called to ask. And again, we have not prepped any questions, so it's just
I have
like
no
these
idea what's
random into my mind. So I feel called to ask, where is one place in the world you would like to go in the next year?
in next year. I have. I'm really hoping that I
And
can.
the
Yeah,
reason I'm asking in the next year is because we have those huge dreams about someday,
mhm.
and I like to bring it back to tomorrow. Like,
Yeah,
really, what are you going to do? Not only a dream, but actually almost a project already.
yeah. Well, I actually have a big trip coming up at the end of September. I'm going to be traveling to Europe. I'm going to Italy for 3 weeks. But I also hope in the next year that I could go to Portugal. I've never been
Oh,
there. I don't actually even know all that much about Portugal, but I have a real draw. Like, I want to go there. In fact, I keep on thinking I want to move there. Maybe I'll live there someday.
oh, this is very close to where I live.
Mhm.
We get to
Yeah,
meet maybe if you come around.
yeah.
I can come down because Portugal is not that far away from where I live.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Awesome.
So that's
Which part of Italy are you going to?
uh, Cinque Terre is the main part of the trip, and then I also spent some time in Florence and in Venice. Yeah,
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome, awesome.
I've been to
So
Italy
many.
before, but this is all new. These are all new places. So yeah.
I've been to. No, I've not been to Cinque Terre quite a lot. My father was a fanatic, and so we used to go
Mm,
many times. Enjoy the museums for me. There's so many amazing works of art to be seen in Florence. It's just
yeah.
like, and I loved Siena. I don't know if you're going to Siena,
I
but
haven't
it's
been there, and it's not on this trip, but
so many places to go. So many places to go. Now, final question to keep it short. Um, why should people come and listen to you in the summit?
well,
Big question. You make it small, you know.
yeah, it's a big question. Um, all right. So
You can
the
also go
reason
for a small answer. I'm funny or
I was just gonna say, I am entertaining,
you are.
and
You are indeed.
I'm entertaining. I love to laugh. I love sharing stories, actually. And this particular story that I'm sharing is one that I haven't shared in its incompletion really anywhere in public before. And so, um, come listen to help me with this stretch that I'm doing, but also because I'm entertaining and fun. We'll have a good time together. And I don't know, you could just
Absolutely.
share with my
I can
enthusiasm
testify
about
because
it.
I've listened. I've listened already, and I can testify that you are entertaining indeed, and the stories is fascinating. I again every interview, but I've been really humbled this year by listening to all the talks by all of you speakers this year. It's like every year we seem to amp it up, and the stories get deeper, the stories get more profound, and so relatable.
Yeah.
And I think this is what is needed in the world, is that we can see how much we can relate to other human beings, namely women in this circumstance, but it can be any gender, but that we have so many similar stories with other humans, and that is what, for me, that's what I'm calling that we can see that differences, and that we can see what unites us, and that is mostly the stories.
Yeah. Definitely, I feel like we can be united through them, and then we can also really, like, honor and hold space for our uniqueness, that both of that the unity and
Absolutely,
the uniqueness go together and support one another.
absolutely. It's like we can relate, but it's at the same time we can celebrate the uniqueness of the other person that we listen to, and our own. So yeah, thank you very much again for participating in the 2023 edition of the Women Lighting the Way Summit. For our listeners, it is next week. If you do not have your free ticket, go and get it now. For some reason, this device is not allowing me to share the link to sign up. I will do so as soon as we're offline, because for some reason it doesn't work. I'm having tech issues. So go and sign up, get your free ticket. You have a week worth of free replays as well. So if you're not available on the weekend of the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, you can listen to the replays. You when you sign up, you enter giveaways, you've got freebies, you've got so many amazing things, and mostly you have so many incredible stories to listen to, amongst which Leslie's. Thanks again for being with me today, and I hope that we get to meet again. Bye for now.
Take care. Bye-bye.